Well, hello, friends. How is everybody? It's Thursday afternoon, late October. I hope you're feeling well in your world. Listen, just a couple of items I wanted to share with you. I wanted to share a tip. Maybe you already know about this. It was a new experience for me, and I find it kind of amazing, and maybe you'll find it kind of amazing too. I had a weird stutter just now. Find it kind of amazing too. I found it sort of amazing. Listen to what happened. Our cable box was not working. We called, little codes showing up, temporarily out of blah, 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 call, it's got some code, whatever, not working, not working. Finally, they say, just bring it in and we'll get you a new box. So I take the box in to, Comcast Xfinity misery, right? I mean, I'm just dreading the whole, it's just what's less appealing than standing in a long line to deal with your cable. It's just depressing, right? So I get to the place, and sure enough, there's a long line, but I had some stuff to do, so that was okay. I had my little number, 58. And when it got to be my turn, I went up to the woman at the desk who was very friendly. And I said, my box isn't working, I need a new one. And she said, sure, no problem. She went, got a new box for me, handed it to me, and I said, you know what, as long as I'm here, I would love to see if there's a way to bring my monthly bill down a bit. And she said, okay, well, let's see what you have. And I'm trying to think what I'm going to cut that won't, incense family members too much. We have one of those packages, the cable, the TV, the internet, the phone, everything. I was redundant, cable and TV, cable, phone, internet for $400,000 a week. So anyway, she pulls up my account and says, okay, so you have this package for X amount of money. And I said, yeah, I would love to see if there's a way to bring it down. Do you have any ideas about that? And she starts looking, and I said, and by the way, even though I'm asking to take money off, I would also love to know if there's a way to swap something out for Showtime, because I only was able to watch the first season of Homeland, so I'm already a season behind, and I need it. I need Homeland. So she says, okay, well, actually, we could give you a new package that has absolutely every channel known to humankind. And it would include, of course, Showtime, and we wouldn't have to swap anything out. In fact, you'll be getting a whole bunch of new stuff. And it will be $45 less per month. Is this something you're familiar with? The idea of asking for something and not only getting it, but getting it in times 10, like so much better than you want. It's for a year. I'm sure then we'll go up to a crazy amount, except that I won't, because I'll go back in there and nicely say, is there a way we can bring it down again? Because that's what I'm going to do now. Does everyone know about this? Have we wasted gajillions of dollars for the last 10 years not asking for things from the cable company? Probably. You go in. I think it helped to be there in person. I do. I think you show up in person, you're friendly, you're nice, you're not demanding and difficult. You're just asking for their help, their advice. And she set me up. So it's just something you might want to do. Listen, another item I wanted to share with you. Where are we? We're at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. We have a little bit of time left. I've talked to you guys about the Metropolitan Diary. I'm rather fond of it. It's on Mondays in the New York Times. It's where people can write in and share little experiences they've had in New York City. And they're often charming. We often read them out loud. We love New York, and they're cute. Sometimes they're corny and cheesy and not funny. They're often poems that I tend to skip. I'm not proud. I'm not really a poetry person. Occasionally I'll read one, and if I get it, it's like wonderful, but so often I'm just like, they're not my thing. So I'm reading this one, and I see here, you can't really tell, it's backwards, one that's clearly a poem, because the poems are always italicized, and it's in prosy, like, not prose, it's in, like, the sentences wrap in weird ways and, like, cut off mid-sentence. And I read it. It's not a poem. Nice try, editors or author, for making it look all poemy with your formatting. It's just an anecdote. Does this sound like a poem to you? Listen to this. Dear Diary, last night I joined my friends and their toddler for a drink at a sidewalk cafe in Brooklyn. We indulged in a large plateful of crispy onion rings and a basket of fries, ice cream for the child. A little girl on a scooter, no parents in sight, wheeled over to us and peeked at our food. Turning the corner, she rolled up for a side view of our bounty, surveying us as well. Assuming her parents were nearby and would scold her for being nosy. Scold. Maybe that's why she thinks it's a poem, because she used the word scold. So retro, so old-fashioned. Nice try, it's not a poem. We did not acknowledge her, but she kept looking. As she devoured my fries with her dark eyes, it occurred to me that she might be hungry, or had always wanted to eat at a sidewalk cafe, or had no one to mind her. We kept eating and drinking, and she rolled away. This morning over coffee, I felt terrible regret that I did not ask her to join us for a bowl of ice cream. That's it. Please don't put that in poem format with, half sentence all wrapped around, and no thank you to that. It's not a poem. And I scold you for pretending it is, editor or author. Just tell it like it is. It was just a little anecdote. Don't try to get all pretentious poem-y on me. There's that. I feel that there was one more item I wanted to share. I can't remember. Should we listen to some Sean Colvin? That's what I was listening to, but I this time remembered to turn it off before the video started because I can't really talk and listen to music at the same time. Let's hear what we hear. Such a good CD, Fat City. Okay, listen guys, have a great day. Go bring down your cable bill. And don't wait so long like I did. She is so good. Bye.